Hi guys, we're talking about loose leash walking today. Loose leash walking versus a formal heel. So in a formal heel, you want your dog right beside you, you want them making direct eye contact, and you always want to treat at the seam of the pants. When I'm out walking, I will periodically reward my dog for eye contact because I don't want that to go away entirely. But when I have eye contact, I'm always going to reward right at the seam of my pants so that I know that they're in proper positioning and I'm not accidentally rewarding out in front. But on occasion, when we're walking, if I will mark with the click when she drops her head forward, and I will actually throw the treat behind me. Good, and throw the treat behind me. Whoops, that one got away from you. Good. So I'm not necessarily waiting for eye contact, because on a regular walk, you're going to have a dog who sniffs, you're going to have a dog who looks at other dogs, you're going to have a dog who checks out the environment. So I am making sure that my reward placement always comes from behind me, so she will naturally begin to hold herself back. So I'll wait for her to collect again. And in this scenario, I'm just not walking at all. We're talking about a leisurely walk here, so I don't need this to stop necessarily. We'll talk about that in a minute. So I'm not going to move unless I have some sort of connection. The connection doesn't have to be eye contact, it just has to be more with me than the environment. Oh my, it all smells so good. Good! And I'll reward right at the hip for the eye contact. She knows her best friend is in the car. Good. And then a quick click and treat there because she was about to forge forward. Yes, very good. I want her considering. Good, good right in that tree. I want her considering me even though she's looking at the environment. I want to always be, yes, always be a part of her life and her interests. Good. So I'll treat that one right at the hip. When you're teaching loose leash walking, you don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to go very far. So notice that I'm always turning with her, so no matter how she collects, we can just begin walking, no matter what direction it is. Good. Treat behind. Treat for the collection, treat behind. Good girl. Very nice. So you might not be able to tell, but I'm clicking the moment she puts her head down because I want her to know that she can look, but that looking she still needs to be right beside me. Oh, there's so much to sniff. Behind. I dropped two of them though. Good. Good girl. Leg fixed. And we'll just stop moving. Good! And I'll reward right at the hip for that eye contact. Still a loose leash. I wish I would have clicked a little faster there, but that's alright. Good job. Yes. So we're approaching this white thing in the grass, and that's always becomes something that she wants to sniff. For dogs who are really sniffy, or hound dogs who are really scent driven, I don't want her to be reinforced for going to that thing by herself. So if that's a tree or a bush or a fire hydrant, So I'm going to wait for eye contact and some connection. Good! And I'm going to tell her, go sniff. And I want to be the one who tells her that she can sniff. And I sort of rushed with her so the leash never gets tight. She's going to want to sniff this fire hydrant as well. So we'll wait. Disconnection doesn't get you where you want to go. Good girl. Create the eye contact. Go sniff. And permission to go sniff. You wouldn't want to be in the woods doing this for training. You would need to be doing this in your neighborhood somewhere where you have a little more control. This is training. This isn't the actual walk. So now I'll turn back. Nice. I click in a treat immediately for her turning to look at me. We'll fix that leash. Good. Keep behind. And you can already see that she's beginning to hold herself back a bit in anticipation for that reward coming from behind. Good girl. Good job. One more time. Good. I like the eye contact. I'll go ahead and treat that eye contact. Right at the hip, right at the seam of the pants. And she spotted her best friend. And a treat behind. Very good.